What's up, everybody? Welcome to the GameOverGreggy show. I'm one of your hosts, Greg Miller, alongside the producer/seducer, Nick Scarpino.
Come on around this side of the mic to say what's up.
Is this what you normally do? You
normally
point?
I go like this.
I'm not usually familiar. Oh yeah, you do that. No, that's the first.
That's what
down.
I do.
That's the.
Oh, yeah. That's
to make
that's
everyone
totally
know
Nick's
that
thing.
we just
Yeah.
I just made that up.
Nick invented.
That's a Nick thing. I think. Yeah, 100%.
Don't look where you're pointing though. That's the Nick way to do it.
Yeah.
Like in
Okay.
football,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
look where they're like you're going down that field.
All right,
I
now,
like to look at
how
the guy that's
confident
like,
are you that they point down the field when they do it in football?
I'm 50% confident.
Yeah.
50-50.
Okay.
They might actually point up.
Yeah.
Like,
well, you got
hey, we're
the.
gonna-
I just like how you were so confident that the refs look where they're pointing.
I don't know if they look. Sometimes they might look like up to the guy in the skybox who's like looking
The
down.
guy.
There's like
The
one dude, right?
guy in a skybox.
They have really
Yeah.
big Motorola headphones with the little.
Oh, I see. You're talking like the offensive coordinator.
And they always go like
Offensive
this.
coordinator's not really talking down
Yeah,
to the
make
ref.
sure that he gets a damn touchdown.
Yeah.
Get a
this time.
damn touchdown.
Get a GD touchdown.
Get a GD
for GD's sake. You know
Ooh,
what I mean? They're always swinging those things, which I assume is why they're covering their mouths.
GDTD.
They're
You're
covering
just
their mouths so that the other team
screaming
doesn't steal their signals.
Secrets.
Over here, the pride of Long Island, Colin Moriarty.
Go Islanders.
Go Islanders. You're
Hey.
back on the track. Yeah.
I learned a lot of things about Colin today.
You did. Oh, this is the pure one, Tim Gettys.
Yes.
Let him host.
Let Tim host. Including the fact that his favorite animal, allegedly, growing up, was the flamingo.
Yeah, the pink flamingo.
Now, I don't believe this. He was telling me he's holding this
100%
damn
believe
box
this. I
of a lot
100%
of
believe
stuff. And I'm like, why do you have a pink flamingo? He's like, oh, I used to really like pink flamingos. And I'm like, that's a Tim thing to say. Not so much a Colin thing to say, but he owned it. He completely was just like...
I'm dead serious.
That in what'd you call them? The pinwheels, right?
I was obsessed with pinwheels when I was a kid too. I loved
How
loved the
little of a kid?
maybe like ages toddler to 8.
To 8.
Yeah.
Obsessed with pinwheels. What the fuck does that even mean?
I just liked first of all the best was the pink flamingo. That was the pinwheel.
What?
with
Is
like,
that-
his arms.
Yeah, like his arms were
familiar with
pinwheels.
this guy. I'm
Yeah.
familiar with this guy. I'm
Yeah.
familiar with this
Was
guy.
he like? Wait, that wasn't one of the
I
wooden
know
ones,
this fucker.
right? I always think the wooden duck, like when you pull it, the kids' toy. Have you seen those? Like you pull
That's
the
not
duck
a pinwheel.
and it goes like this.
Oh,
But it's
yeah.
similar. It's similar.
Yeah, similar mechanics.
Sure.
Don't
Except
act like
wind versus
you started
pulling.
that sentence. That's not a pinwheel. Like it was going to be an insult. The next thing you said to me.
I know
That's
we're
not a
we're
pinwheel.
fighting a lot lately.
You are being mean to me a lot lately. I'm trying to be really nice to
Well,
you.
the
but
whole
you're
shit.
stressed
I'm
out.
talking to Tim nonstop about what the topics are. You don't want to listen. You want to make your little.
He
fucking
called me
jokes.
Nick 3 times. That was once.
I just
Yeah,
want.
That's when you
the kind of
know-
shit that scars you.
That's when you. Wow, I didn't mean to scar anyone at the table.
Oh, I'm not scarred.
Actually,
I'm more scarred about these
The
flamingos.
party
Oh.
started, huh?
Damn!
Oh,
What? This is a freaking heel turn!
Now I've heard a lot about the party here.
Oh! What?
And so my real question is, which one of you party members
Oh,
get this candy bra off my chest?
I don't think I can do it.
You can do it.
He's going for it.
No, it's not dog candy.
this takes
God
it,
bless you. God bless you, sir.
Yeah. Oh, that was pretty
this
classic.
takes it to the second level.
Did Christine have to help you put that on?
No, I did it myself.
Cheetos did,
And I
right?
had to tell her not to blow me up and ask why there was a candy bra box in the bathroom.
Your nipples peeking out a little bit there.
The thing is, if
Oh,
you
that's
look,
good.
Kev, if you know how to zoom in, you can see my chest hair is all wrapped up in this candy.
Luckily, Kev doesn't know how
Oh,
to
thank
zoom
God.
in.
Don't you know what? Don't.
it's
It's better for everyone if you
it's
don't do it.
painful, but it's
Does
for
it? If I do this,
Ooh.
Does
that
that
one.
hurt a
It's
lot?
this one, you can see. Look, it's like
I
that's
don't
really
like
stuck
this.
on there,
yeah,
man.
that
Those
one
things
hurts.
are like.
That one's pinching.
That one's pinching.
Portillo, it's not dog candy.
What did you think was gonna happen with your dumb dog on your lap? He's gonna.
I didn't.
Just let
That
him
was
lick
your
it.
plan all along.
Let him lick it and see how many he can get through before the end of the show.
No, because candy's bad for dogs.
Sugar? Not good for dogs?
No.
It's not candy, man. That's
Well,
just...
I know it's a smarty shit.
If on Halloween, again, if people pass this as candy,
Can I tweet this out?
I'm
Yeah.
upset. That is...
You might want to move your head because you'll get strangling the dog.
So
Go ahead and do that. Yeah, I don't even need to see it, Colin. Yes, I'm
Hey,
good with it.
here's the thing, though. That is a classic the party maneuver, I
Yeah.
will say.
Candy bras?
Yeah, the old switch-em-a-rule, the whole rigmarole of taking your shirt off and having a candy bra.
So you had to wear that the rest of the
No,
time.
well, see, this is why I made Colin bring back in the bag. We have ants. I can't go around throwing candy bras on the ground. The ants will come find it.
Yeah,
These
well,
ants. If you remember in
yeah.
the original conversation with Colin's season, we talked about the ants. And these ants are back, and it's, what, 3 years later? 2.5 years
Dude,
later?
this is the thing I didn't realize because ever since we've lived here, we've had ants, and our house is clean. Like we don't leave like shit around. It is a West Coast thing.
Yeah,
like
you
that.
looked
Like
it up
when
on
it
the
rains, you get fucking inundated with ants.
Oh, yeah.
It's like
those
I
motherfuckers
was
come.
reading about it. I'm like, what's wrong with this? And they're like, the people were like, even if you try to like seal everything, they're gonna find a way to get in. So just accept.
We don't have the yard flamingos out here.
No.
Garden.
No, they're scared of that. Yeah. I'm dead serious about the pink flamingo, man.
I'm
fucking passionate about the pink flamingo.
It was the pinwheels I thought was a little more interesting. I remember digging pinwheels. I dig pinwheels. I'm not going to sit here and tell you I didn't like pinwheels.
What? Like, that's a weird thing.
What are you talking about? As a kid?
I mean,
What's
whatever.
even more weird is we didn't even touch on the fact that Greg's wearing this candy bra for longer than 5 seconds. Went right back into the pink flamingo.
There's not much
Where
else.
did you get this candy bra from?
Oh, this is from the White Elephant Exchange at IGN today.
Oh, okay. Yes.
I tried to get the PlayStation Network gift card, and then it got poached from me, and that was the final time it could be poached. So I took this, and I got a candy garter belt as well. And then one of our fans on
wearing
Twitter,
that too?
one of our best friends, tweeted the candy G-string. But whoever bought these 2 items thought the G-string was over the line, which I agree with.
Fuck them.
Wow.
They invited.
Oh my god.
Those people don't know how to party.
I don't know how my chest hairs are getting so involved with this. It's like the symbiote.
There's a lot of
It's
nooks.
like
Yeah,
the symbiote.
makes
It's just
sense.
becoming part of me.
There's a lot of nooks and crannies in that
Yeah,
bra
there is.
for your chest hairs to
Look at
hide
them.
in.
But I don't understand that chest hairs know how to crawl through
This
like this.
section right here looks like a big tarantula is trying to crawl out of it. That section.
Oh my god.
Here, you go
You
show
see it.
Kevin how to zoom in on this. This is quality footage. People can't miss
Kevin,
this.
you know how to zoom in. I trust you, bro. Don't hit the focus. He's gonna hit the focus though.
Kevin, don't hit the focus. This is a big moment for you in this.
Oh my god.
I like the slow creep.
Keep going all the way.
Tighter.
Kevin.
Bring it in nice and tight. What do you and the refocus?
No, you don't have to focus. Just come in. There you go.
He's like apprehensive about doing it as he does it. Look at that. And you can see all the chest hairs right there peeking through. Tim, now you're an up and coming guy. Do you
Yes.
do you shave your chest hairs?
No, I have.
You
I
have.
don't.
Good job, Kevin.
Often.
Good job, Kev. Make sure it's refocused and reset, and
It's focused.
or we'll fire you from the job we don't pay you for.
Can you tilt it a little to the left? Pan to the left. Just a little.
John
tilt there.
Carl just responded to this image brand friendly.
Perfect. Kev.
See, here's
Thank
the
you.
thing. Let's unpack this.
Oh,
For-
I've
for
been
a
waiting on
moment.
Wait,
Paxton
are we
for a
gonna?
while.
Is Greg gonna do the rest of the podcast like this?
Yes.
I mean, that's on him, but
I mean, we all know how hot it gets in this room, so I really don't care. And
It
the
doesn't
dog's
get
not
hot.
being
We-
interested
it's
in
gonna
my,
get
in my boobies.
nasty.
We bought
But here's the
LEDs.
thing.
All right.
Who's the audience of this? What's the point of this?
The audience, I would say, would be the 20-something couple, senior in college, and they're at a Spencer's Gift. That is
No, but I mean, that's the thing. Is it's just like I feel like that's you nailing it, but that's what the target demo is. I don't think that's what like those people aren't buying this.
Frat boys.
That's me.
once in a great while. I think it
You
happens.
just described me.
yeah,
I'm
but
not gonna
you're-
buy that
But you're the pure one.
because that's nasty.
You're the pure
Yeah,
one.
You don't have
But I mean-
sex.
Yeah, but it's nasty because it's on my hairy fat
no,
body.
no. If
If I was a good-looking lady and I was like,
hey, look at this.
It's true.
That's the thing, though. Well, first off,
So hot
I have a
in here.
vendetta
It's
against
hard for me
Smarties.
to examine that without. Yeah, I'm sorry.
But say even if it was like a good candy like Twix. Say it was made of
a
Twix.
Twix bra.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Say it was made of Twix. Like, first off, I get all up in that mix. Second off, I wouldn't have it wouldn't have anything to do with the Twix that I want to do that though.
You would get all up in that
The
mix.
candy on that, I don't know. I'm down for a little like, fudge. A little bit of that like
I don't know.
the
What-
Hershey's.
No.
What is this? What is this
it's-
with
it's-
fudge?
it's
What do you
Hershey's.
do? What are you
Hold on,
squeezing like an udder?
Oh, Hershey's chocolate syrup.
Just chocolate syrup. Yeah.
I've never done that.
On what part of the anatomy does the chocolate syrup go? Just any part?
Absolutely any.
Just any part? You can bathe in it?
Around the corner, chocolate's made.
Wow. Milk lemonade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we all know where it's going.
Yeah.
Milk lemonade. Guys.
Okay, we skipped the part about
It's
the
too
table,
much,
right?
you
I
guys-
didn't skip it. I was about to. I was
I know,
waiting
I
for the
just-
break. You jerk. You beat me into it. Ladies and gentlemen, the idea of the Game Over Greggy show is simple. Each and every week, 4, sometimes 5 best friends gather on this table, each bring a random topic of discussion for your amusement. If you like that, we put them up all the time for your amusement. You go to every Friday, we put them up. Stop it. Go to patreon.com/kindafunny. Kindoffunny.com/Patreon. You go there, you can get everything early. You enjoy it early. You give us a little bit of money. We keep doing it for you. If you don't want to give us any money, it's no big deal. You can go over to youtube.com/kindafunny, where we put up each and every topic day by day until the whole show is posted on Friday, when it's also posted on iTunes.
Got an update.
What fucking excuse do you
Nope,
have this
there's no
week?
excuse here. There's just facts. I can promise you, starting in January, everything will be caught up. Everything will be good.
Okay.
And when I say that, January is
2 weeks away.
2
5
weeks away.
weeks from now.
Yeah. So we'll be good. We're now clear. Everything's great. I just need to go back, get the last couple episodes, get them uploaded, and we'll be good. And then caught up by January.
Okay.
I assure you all.
The one funny thing is we update people all the time
Yes.
on this show, and you lie to them every time. Always saying it's
There's not
about
many
to be.
lies.
You said-
I keep saying soon. I never give them dates. This is the first time I've given a date.
For a person that goes by the pure one,
Yeah.
you're just a son of a bitch liar.
It's got you
Damn.
there.
That's true. But I'm not lying about this.
Okay.
I'm sure there's someone else. If I am lying right now, someone would tell us. Someone would find a video clip of me lying.
Mm-hmm.
Impossible to find.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
a bold statement.
Impossible.
You're an excellent
Not
liar.
once in the history of anything I've ever said on camera.
Wow.
I'm sorry, I just can't stop staring at you.
Yeah, I guess I'm not gonna be able to focus. I'm gonna need you
All
to
right,
put
I'll
our
take
shirt
them
back
all.
on.
All right, look, I got. This is why I already said that. Why I brought the bag. While I de-bra and get a little more comfortable, Tim, why don't you lead us off with topics? Stop it.
Oh man, it's funny that I honestly it reached a point where in my mind it just clicked off where I'm just like, this is
Greg's in a
totally
candy
normal.
bra. Big
It's
deal.
normal. It doesn't bother me. It's
This
just
is our
like,
Christmas special, by the way.
here's the reason why it bothers me. It's
Or
not
it's-
because I find it offensive visually.
Oh god,
Yeah, buddy.
man.
How'd that
that
go?
was a bad noise.
Half your skin came with that.
Oh, look at all the pubic hairs tied up in there.
Put it. Are you guys gonna use that later?
Oh,
Or?
yeah.
Oh god.
Disgusting thing. Smarties, gross.
Ew.
They are gross.
Knockoff Smarties,
Yeah, I know,
even
right?
worse.
Yeah.
They're like Boston Smatties.
Smatties.
Smatties, but with D's.
Look at how chalky
like
my
that.
nipples look, but it's really just the chalk from the Smarties.
You got them chocolate nips.
I don't think so. I think your nipples are just chalky. Pretty sure I just touched them for no reason. Got
Yeah, you
baited into that one.
Yeah, he just rubbed his nipple a little
Oh
bit.
great! It looks like a giant. It looks like when
I'll
you
buy
take
your
Portillo
shirts.
for a walk.
Buy your shirts for
Hey, if you like
kindafunny.com
love,
slash
or if you want love to
store.
lead this nation in 2016, you go buy that shirt right there.
kindafunny.com/store.
Tim, make it with me. Suck on this love, everyone. Suck
All
on
right,
it.
guys. So
All right, what's
in
your-
college, I took a lot of classes that I absolutely hated.
Sure.
Took a couple that I really liked.
Video production.
Yeah, all the video stuff was cool. But there was one that I didn't expect to like, and that was philosophy. And I liked it a lot. I enjoyed it a lot. And my teacher's name was, I shit you not, Rocky Balboa.
No way.
Professor Balboa, first name Rocky, born before the movies. Pretty crazy.
Weird.
Yes.
That must have been a real hindrance in life. Or maybe it helped him.
Probably
I
helped
think
him.
it helped
Was it him? Yeah.
It helped him.
Was he buff? Was he fat?
He looked exactly like Nick's brother.
oh wow.
so awesome.
Yeah.
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 Matt
yeah.
Scarpino.
Matt Scarpino.
And Adonis.
So yeah, so he was cool, and I liked him a lot. And philosophy is a weird class because there's not really any right answer.
Was it philosophy or was it something like?
It was intro to philosophy.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was a lot of a lot of it was true and false statements,
Logic.
and ifs and logic. It was all logic, right? And so we learned all this stuff, and I liked it. I like things like this. It's fun to think about. It's like word problems that don't involve math. I'm into it. Thinking. I like thinking a lot. So on our final, there was like 50 questions, and they were all true or false statements, and you just say if they're true or false using logic. Now the final statement blew my mind.
Okay.
It was true or false. This statement is false.
Ooh.
And I was like, oh shit. You're telling me it's false. So it's false. But is it true that the statement is false?
Was
And I
there a
remember-
right or wrong answer to this?
I don't know, but I sat there
I
for
don't know.
so long. So long thinking about this. And I remember like months out, like the next semester I came back and I asked him and he just like did one of those like and just didn't give me the answer.
And then
He
he
was
put up
just
his
like-
arms and it was like a freeze frame.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. It
It's
was
like
weird. It was right after I went
authors say,
upstairs.
no, it's what it meant to you that matters.
No, I mean he
You're
didn't
like,
even
no, I wanna know
he
what
didn't
it
even
meant
give
to
me
you.
that bullshit.
Really?
He just straight up did the like, I guess I did my job. I fucked with someone. And I enjoed
I
that.
made you think.
Thank
You like
you.
you never stopped thinking about it for months.
No, I seriously I
Toss
didn't.
and turn.
Well,
Like
it's
I
years
remember
now, right?
I remember like after that, yeah, it is years now. But I remember like everyone I would talk to, I'd be in social gatherings, I'd bring this up and talk to them and be like,
So the
"What do you think
statement
about
said,
this?"
the question is true or false, and the statement says
This statement is false. So it's hard because you're like, oh well, it's
How can the statement
It's
have
true.
any? I mean, how can the statement have any true or false value to when it's not making a declaration?
Boom. Blow your mind.
it is making a declaration.
Yeah, I mean the
The
declaration says it's
statement
false.
is false.
There's two ways to answer this in my opinion. I took logic in college. I wasn't very good at it though. I thought it got really complicated.
Do you know the Avril
One.
Lavigne song?
I was going to
Yeah,
count
yeah.
it off for you. I was going to count it off. Football count. You said
one,
there's two ways to look at
there's two ways. So one,
How's this football?
yeah, I
count?
don't understand how that. That's first down.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
what's
so
two?
first-
Can't.
Just jump ahead for a second.
Second
No.
down.
No, that's also
Now,
first
why
down.
don't
They
you
do second down,
you're-
right?
you should just do like boxing ref counts. You know what I mean? When they're like,
No, I don't get boxing. I understand football now
they go
because of
10,
Colin's
and then-
expert
You're an expert at football.
Yeah.
He gave me all of his knowledge that he's accumulated over the 19 years since he stopped liking pink flamingos. It's great.
So there are two answers. There are two valid answers. And one's true and one's false. The valid false answer is the statement is false. And therefore the statement is inherently false, and therefore it is false. Right? The statement is false.
This is what
Right?
I wanted from this
Or
topic.
the statement is false, and that is true. It's declaring itself false, and therefore it's true that it's false.
so either way, it's false.
Well, I think that you can answer it true or false. My opinion is that it's true. That it is true that it is false. If this statement is false, true. But if he's saying inherently this statement is false, so he's saying it's false. It is false.
But
Like that is the declaration.
but
As
the
opposed to
statement-
A,
the
then B
statement
is C.
has no value. It's a statement referring to itself. I mean,
The statement is I think the statement. It's no different than A, B is C or something like A then B is C. It's just using It's using words instead of letters. I mean, it's not literally A then B is C.
I understand what you're saying. If you were to have the statement enumerated, you could put equals false or true, and that's the equation formula to it.
Like sperm then egg is pregnant. A then B is C.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like it's the.
What about sperm?
piqued your interest? You know what I mean? So I think that you're getting caught up. I'm not a. What? It's logician, right?
That's
Logistician?
magician.
I don't know.
A magician of logic.
Someone's like
Logitech.
this. Boom, it's true.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So
what
what do
you
you think the
That's
answer is?
logician.
I don't know.
You don't know what the
even,
answer
I
is.
don't remember. I
Let's
don't
look it
know.
up on Google. Google will tell us.
Maybe. So wait, what's the definition of true? Are true and false opposites?
Yes.
By definition.
Yeah.
I would say so. Yeah.
So you can can you then replace false with not true? So this statement is not true. Is the same as the statement is
Yes.
false.
Yeah, I would say so. I'm sure someone now has a better.
Yeah,
Bearing with logic
Rocky
out there.
Balboa, the logician's out there freaking out his
Yeah.
computer right
Logician
now.
is. I'm
Spilling
gonna go with
his mocha
logician
latte.
because it sounds cooler.
Logician?
Logician. It's like magician.
Yeah, I know. I
I wonder
got
what the
the end
More
of it.
logical,
I'm gonna look
Greg.
it up. I feel like it is logician.
Okay, well, everybody's checking their phones. It's a great time for me to tell you to check out this body.
Damn.
Remember when I had the bra on?
Yeah, I remember that. It was good.
A lot of people
I'm
like
a little
that.
upset.
Yeah.
I mean,
Why?
you're making the
Because
right
you didn't
call
eat it
now.
off me like I asked you to?
I mean,
I might put the garter on later. You want to try that?
I have strict rules about what I will and won't do on camera.
Eating Greg Miller's bra is one of them?
No.
Oh, okay.
A
What are some-
logician is a person whose topic of scholarly study is logic.
Logician. There you go,
Yeah.
Tim. You got what you
Damn.
wanted.
We're good.
What do you got for me over here?
There's a couple different predominant theories on.
Thank you.
Yeah,
according
one's true,
to
one's false.
Yahoo Answers, no. You would think
Yahoo!
that-
That's
you.
my contribution.
Thank you for that.
Some people say the statement is false because it's actually true, and vice versa. But a couple people have agreed that it is what's called a liar paradox, meaning that it's a paradox because if you keep going down that rabbit hole, it's either true or false, true or false. So there's no answer for it.
Okay.
And it's meant to show that our logic is fundamentally flawed.
So the only way that we could have got that right is if we didn't circle either
Correct.
of them on the test.
Correct. By not answering.
if
by
he
not playing
if
the
he
game.
ascribed to that,
It's
If
just
Ro-
like war games.
If Professor
yes.
Balboa marked anyone off for what they answered on that, he can go fuck himself.
I know, right?
And I hope he hears that.
If-
Everybody tweet him.
If he's still...
Tweet
if
at
Professor
Rocky
Balboa is
Balboa.
still putting that on his test,
I mean,
I want you to draw an obscene picture by
let's
that
not
answer.
lie to ourselves here right now. If you Google Professor Rocky Balboa, San Francisco, you're gonna probably find this guy.
We're gonna get
I don't
this
think
guy.
I don't think it's that hard to find him. Find a Twitter for him.
I think it's a compelling question. I'm not.
Get him on the show. How far away is
Kevin's
he?
not okay with this.
Kevin's not too late. Kevin, you're out of school.
I'm not convinced that there isn't an answer.
You're not convinced there isn't an answer. You think
Yeah,
there's a
I don't believe in this
definitive answer?
paradox. Although again, I'm not a logician, but
It sounds awesome.
it's this statement is false.
It's true.
This statement is false.
I love when
Religious.
Colin just keeps repeating it.
It's true. This statement is false. Is true. Or this statement is false and therefore is inherently false because it's telling you it's false. That's
Yes,
the
but
fucking paradox.
But the paradox
of this
is that
statement,
if you say
and
the
now
statement
this is going to
false, then it's
fucking
true.
keep me up for days.
That's why it's paradoxical.
God
you
damn
can't
it.
solve it.
Paradoxical.
Paradoxical?
Is it
Paradoxical.
paradoxical?
Yeah,
I
it's a
think
paradox. Because if it says the statement's false, then it is inherently true. But if it's true, it can't be false, and therefore it is a redundant term. So it keeps going along in that loop.
Yeah.
It's a paradox. Just like Terminator 2.
It's exactly like that.
Oh, you keep going with it.
Where did you go to school?
Damn it. You
San
know,
Francisco
Greg, if you're not
State.
going to commit to this podcast, I'm done.
I'm trying to track down the professor.
I was looking at the professor.
Yeah, how did you find him?
Nope.
Seems like a whole bunch. I think he
For
made
some
it all
reason-
up.
For some reason, I typed in Brock Lesnar instead of Rocky Balboa.
Was this a dream the entire time?
Brock Lesnar, SFSU, logic professor.
He's F5 in
I
people.
don't know why I did that.
tables.
I was like, this is weird. He's really big. He's got a knife tattoo on his chest.
Wow,
guy's
this guy
hard.
was jacked.
Hard as nails.
This guy apparently doesn't exist on the internet, so you're welcome to apologize for your lies
Man.
you brought to this table.
Yeah.
Rocky Balboa says this statement is false.
How does he say it? Yo, Adrian, I'm a logician.
It
What is
depends
it?
on if it's Rocky
Logistical?
1 or Rocky 5.
Logician?
Logician.
You know what's funny about the Rocky
Like
movies?
mathematician. It's no
Is if you watch them, the Rocky movies, he goes from street slang in 1 and 2. He gets a little. Actually, no. In 2, yeah, he's still slang. Then in 3, when he has to fight Mr. T, he's like a prim and proper college graduate.
Well, remember, he got the money.
Yeah. Then in
Changed
4, he goes back to street slang though,
Yeah.
because he like.
Well, isn't 3 the one where he does the commercials and the guys are making fun of him because he can't read the cards? What one was? Or is that like the first one?
That was probably 3.
You know what I'm talking about? When
No.
he's like he's doing a commercial. I don't know if it's 2 or 3. I don't know.
It was probably 2.
They all mix up in my head except for the bad. Like I know who all the bad guys are, and that's basically it.
Clubber Lang. Apollo Creed.
But there was one where he's like doing a commercial and they're making fun of like the people are like getting impatient with him because he can't read it or.
It might have been 2. It must have been 2. Because in 3 he had like that. Like 3 and 4 he had the baller mansion. He was getting like he was famous and made a lot of money.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because 3 starts with him beating
just be
everyone, like
making
all
that
these
scene
bad
up.
fights that they throw out, and they throw all these like chump fights.
The extended cut of Rocky and Colin's head.
I could, yeah, I just have all
You
these
wrote fan
fake,
fiction?
I have all these fake Rocky scenes in my head that I swear are real. But I think that scene exists. I'll have to look at that.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
remember
I'm gonna
that.
study the scripts tonight.
The scripts is where you're gonna go.
Yeah,
well,
we
that's
go-
what's throwing you off. The stuff that they shoot sometimes isn't what they
It's
put,
off
put out
sometimes.
there. Yeah, on
Yeah.
the real thing.
Oh, he's tired.
All right,
Who's
so
on
are we? Do we have answers for this?
Yeah, it's a paradox. It doesn't make sense. It's just like why Taco Bell near me is not open 24 hours a day.
That is a
It
paradox.
doesn't make any sense.
There you go.
But is it a paradox?
That's true. So therefore,
I don't think that. I
first
think
one's
he
true.
didn't mark anybody right or wrong for that. That's my argument. I think he wanted to see you think through it logically
yeah,
and make an argument. Did you do that, Tim?
I
Did
mean,
you put that in your blue book?
I did. I mean, we only had to circle yes or no, Greg.
Oh,
There was no.
This is
room.
what kind of
College.
clown college you go to?
We didn't go to
College.
Mizzou, the world's best journalism school in
It
the
was
world.
voted that today.
Was it?
There was a new study release. They were back on top. As the
I
best
think my school
J
just
school.
voted the school longest.
To have a bunch of fictional fucking
It
professors.
took the longest to make a library that no one actually got to use. Like that sounds like one of those jokes where it's like, oh yeah, the college man, they're building a library. One day it'll be done. That was my school. It was like when I started there, they started building this library. Right when I left, it was built. I think it's a joke now.
Stupid
I walk by
librarians.
it.
That's how it always
I walk
works.
by and there's all these pretty people on their Macs and they're all just like, I'm in a library.
They're right. That's what they're typing.
They're tweeting
It's-
that technically.
Yeah, they're probably technically tweeting
Technically tweeting it.
Technically,
Yeah.
technically
it. Today,
tweeting.
Nick screams across IGN,
What?
hey, what's your AIM name?
Yeah, that was great. That was pretty baller.
Sometimes I can't even tell if I'm doing it out of sheer ignorance or just to be funny.
I don't even know. Like, I
Doesn't
feel like
matter.
I know you don't know. You just do it.
AIM. No, I've heard people. I've never heard anyone refer to it as an acronym before. Everyone always says AIM or IM name, but I thought it was funny. I don't know why in my brain I
Screen
combined
name.
that with AIM.
We're one of the few groups that still uses
AOL Instant Messenger.
Yeah.
You tell people that outside of our industry, and they're like, "What the hell are you
why-
doing?
why
What are you
would
doing? You want? What do you want?"
No, I'm sorry.
You find the car commercial?
Yeah, I think this is.
Here we go, here
It's
we
not
go.
a car commercial.
What's it from?
It's a cologne commercial.
From 3.
It's. Sorry, my phone's crashing. Beast aftershave. It doesn't say. It has no other information.
Okay.
Rocky fumbles through an aftershave commercial is the only thing. It was uploaded in 2006. That has 61,000 views.
Wow.
None of that information helps us.
Doesn't help us
Turbo.
track it down.
Just look for Beast aftershave Rocky.
I gotta look at this.
No, you got to do.